You guys are in for a special treat. This is one of my favorite comedians working today. He's in from New York. You know him, all of his specials, all of his podcasts. Make some noise for the great and powerful Chris Distefano, ladies and gentlemen.
For Tony, right? Wow! What a show! We're gonna have a we'll have a nice time. Yep, we'll have a good time. Listen, my shirt's too short, and it's what you know what I mean? I realized it about an hour ago, and yeah, I could have bought myself some merch from the club, could have asked comic for a shirt. I just didn't. I just was sitting in the back drinking Liquid Deaths and thinking about, like, I hope my belly button doesn't come out. I literally feel like Winnie the Pooh. And it's a pretty stupid, I think it shrunk in the wash. I just kind of took a bunch of laundry from home and yeah, this is what it is. And now I'm worried, like, is my dick out? And it's in the jeans, and there's nothing I can really do. I'm just kind of thinking about, well, that's that now. And yeah, my dad lives in Tampa. That's good. Yeah. And yeah, Hurricane Milton barreling through Tampa at the moment. My father refuses to leave. He says he's in Zone D. I'm like, I don't even know what that is. He goes, we don't got to evacuate Zone D. Just A, B, and C. And I was like, yeah, but Dad, the entire eye of the storm is over the entire city of Tampa. And he was like, why do you keep checking on me? I was like, because you're my 77-year-old father sitting in the eye of the hurricane. And my dad just goes, you're gay. And I was like, why is that? And he's just, because he's like the name. That's what he keeps saying. He's like, oh, Milton? He goes, you think I'm going to get killed by a guy named Milton? He was like, this guy sounds like he has f***ing asthma. So this nerd Milton isn't going to take out Tampa Tony. And he was like, I survived being with your mother. I could survive this hurricane. I was like, what? I was like, what are you going to do when the power goes out and you have no food? He goes, I'll eat your stepmother. That's what I'll do. Don't worry about me. I was like, okay, why don't you just fly to New York? He's like, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to go be around you and your family. I'd rather just sit here. He's like, I'm just going to stay in my house. I was like, what if the roof blows off? He's like, then I'll just get wet. That's all it is, Chrissy. So shut up. You have kids? No kids? You have one kid? All right, good. You have on very short shorts, it looks like, too. They look nice on you, though, but I can almost see your prostate. But one kid, yeah, dude. I got three, bro. I got three Latino, Puerto Rican kids. Yeah, there's not many Puerto Ricans out here, right? Are you? You Puerto Rican, sir?
25%.
25, okay. As I said, there's no Puerto Ricans out here. 25%. One of my nuts is Puerto Rican. Yeah, dude, you're not a real, Yeah, I got kind of idiot friends. Dude, one of my friends started taking Viagra when he was 16. Just started taking them. He comes into school one day, he goes, yo, I'm hard as a rock right now. I was like, we go to an all-boy Catholic high school. Why? What? He's just rock through his khakis. He's like, put your book bag on it. And I was like, what the f*** is wrong with you? Bang. But, all right. You guys look like you're in love. That's nice. No, it's nice. It's sexual energy. I get the vibe from that, It's good. It's very important, okay? Gotta have sex, gotta do it. I've been in relationships where there's been no sex. One time I dated this girl 3 years. I got one blowjob. In 3, I know. Married guys like 3 years, 1 blowjob's pretty good, kid. I mean, come on. What are you, a porn star? I haven't gotten one since 97. But it was, my mother loved her. That's the issue. My mother's very Catholic, very religious woman, and she really did love her. And she was like, I was like, Mom, I was like, I think I'm gonna break up with Lauren. And she was like, honey, no, listen to me. Jesus will find a way. Trust in me, trust in God. Jesus told me to tell you, she's the one. She's perfect. You listen to your mother. You have to stay with her. Jesus told me. And then I just snapped. I was at that, breaking point. I snapped. I was like, Mom, listen. We've been dating for 3 years. She's given me 1 blowjob. I just said that to my mother. And she was like, oh, Christopher! Get rid of her. Oh. That's disgusting. How you doing? Yeah. Give it up for Peyton and Tom, right? That's it. Look at that. Look at Peyton and Tom. We're in Fort Worth. I was like, you got to just have white people on stage. And that's what it is. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. I don't know what the rules are. I have no idea, where I am. There's a giant cowboy hat 2 blocks away. I don't know. People are dancing. I really have no idea what's going on in here. People keep telling me to go to the stockade or something like that. I'm like, I don't want to go. And I'm scared. I'm a city boy, okay? I feel like everybody has guns. And, you're real men, too. Got real men, cowboy boots and hats. Like, people are walking around. I'm like, Halloween's in 2 weeks. And there's real cowboys just out here. And it just freaks me out a little bit. I know it's a great city, and you guys are great, but you got to understand where I come from. I'm just walking around, and I think I've had a stroke. Everywhere looks like the 1890s to me. I'm going to see, balls of hay going by, people spinning their guns. And I don't know what's happening. But you guys are, you're real men. And I'm not... dude, I'm a kind of a loser, scared little kid. Like, I cried in Boy Scouts. I don't know how to do anything, like gun stuff. My mom used to think I was gay when I was little. So that's like how I am, like as a person. It is too hot in here. I know. It's like insane. It's insane, and it's also too dark. They don't have to, it's crazy in here how dark it is. Listen, comedy club, and don't change the lights now. I want it, as a matter of fact, don't change it. This is what... We've committed to this. This is what it will be. But just understand that one of you is going to trip going to the bathroom. Just know, this isn't... I've never seen a darker comedy club in my life. It's like they're hiding migrants in here. I've never seen it. This is completely insane how dark this is. It's the darkest... I've been doing comedy for like 12 years. I've performed in 1,000 comedy clubs. This is the darkest one I've ever... There's no way people don't drop shit on you and you're gonna trip, and it's wild. Nobody can see anybody. You don't even know. Somebody's hand's on your leg right now. You think it's your partner, but it's not. There's definitely just a sex pest. If I was just a sex pest and I just wanted to feel and butts, I would come to this comedy club and just sit here and be like, I love comedy. But really, the lights are off and I just got my fingers in people's ass cracks because all the lights are on me. The lights are too bright on me and too dark on you. Hashtag balance. God, it's so hot up here. You're pregnant. You're gonna... Your baby can see more in your womb than we can see in this comedy club. My God. Good for you with the baby. That's nice. How far along? Oh, 6 months. Good. Good. So you do the boy, girl, you'll decide when it's 18. Okay. That's nice. Yeah. Kids are good. Kids are good. I have kids. I have 3 kids. And yeah. You know, in Texas, that's normal thing. In New York, they like can't believe it. They're like, yeah, what? Oh my God, what? Like, yeah, I'm 40 years old. I'm like a normal, I have 3 kids. Like, that's crazy. Aren't you like a little young for children? I'm like, what? If this was 100 years ago, I would have been dead for 15 years already. Do you know that's the kind of world we're living in right now? Like, we're growing up men, like dude, if this was 300 years ago and you were like in your mid-40s with like all your limbs, the entire town just thought you were gay. They were like, why did you not protect the village and kill Native Americans and Spaniards running in to try to tell, what are you doing? You're just able-bodied and alive at 45, healthy? You're a That's how the ancient world was. So now it's like, as men, we're just thriving and surviving. We're getting better with age. This is like not the norm. But I got 3 kids, and it's a good thing, man. My kids are Puerto Rican. You don't have many down here. They're Northeast Mexicans. So you can understand. They are the Mexicans of the Northeast. The Puerto Ricans. And Wepa. And so I got 3 Puerto Rican kids, and it's a nice thing. It's fun. It is fun being the only white guy in your family. But I'm telling you, dude, is this your first kid? Yeah, see, you're about to be saved, okay? You're about to be saved by this child of Jesus Christ. I know we're in Texas. Jesus Christ. Lord. So you're about to be saved by the Lord and Savior has blessed you, has blessed upon thee. And are you guys fighting? Are you guys okay? Is everything all right? Okay. Because I see she's like looking at her phone. She's like, I need to get an Uber. You're all right? You sure you're good? Okay, good. You got like one of those gunslinger mustaches. If I lived here, every door in my house would just be those swing saloon doors. That's just how I would. If I lived in Texas, I would be like, yep, I'm going all in. I go hard or go home. I would have a horse, no car. I would do it. Lasso people. Yeah, it's fun. It's a fun vibe. It really is a nice fun vibe. You know, it's good. And we'll see what happens. I'll see how things progress. But she's pissed, I could tell. You guys I could hear it, dude. I could see these people were looking. What'd you do? She's fighting with you. She's mad at you. What'd you do? Did you mess up? Oh, God. You know what, dude? What happened? Let's figure it out now. This is what she wants us to do while she's in the bathroom. Let's put it on blast. What happened? She needed a drink. You got her the wrong one. What'd you get her? Vodka soda. What the hell did she want? What did she want? A happiness? I know, dude. It's not going to come with that mustache. No. I could tell you that right now. That's the problem. I could tell you're mad at him, ma'am. I would be too. I mean, it's just, now she's got a Red Bull. That'll be good for the front row. They're already talking. I hear them chattering. Now we're going to get her on liquid crack. That'll be awesome. That's awesome. Great. All the lights are off except these people. I love that it's dark. It's so dark, but I just have to look at this guy. Her yelling. I mean, yeah. I can hear you whispering. But some people don't. She was on her phone before. She doesn't give a shit. Some people just don't care entitled. They don't give a at all. They don't know I flew middle seat to get here. They couldn't care less. I'm on the middle seat. You know, American Airlines. I'm on a 737 MAX. Those things crash left and right. But she's over here with a Red Bull, sugar-free Red Bull on the phone with the bootleg Morgan Wallen. And I have to deal with this. But I'm the dick. But I'm the asshole here. They're going to go home. How could he? He was like mean to me. He was like a dick comedian. No, I hear you talking, chatting. Right? You hear them. Right? You hear it. It's just like, but then we just deal with it. No, I'm a person too. Be funny. Are you going to put this in your skit? Shut up. We'll see what happens. Okay, and you're here by yourself. I respect that. Because a lot of times it's a guy that comes by himself, but you rarely see the lone female coming. Good for you. Well, I'll tell you. here's the good news for you. There's someone who's recently single right here. And just gonna have to make sure he's just gonna get a couple of drink orders wrong, and then you'll deal with it. But welcome to the show, the lonely female, single white female, right here. I like it. Huh? Oh, you're married. Okay, so someone you're also going through a divorce. Good. Where's your husband? He didn't want to come to the, you have a wedding that you're going to tomorrow, and he didn't want to come to that. So he said you can come to the wedding and go to the comedy show. You were looking for something to do. He doesn't know you're here. Someone's cheating on their husband tonight. And it happens, folks. And the good Lord says it's okay. You can do it on Saturday, not on Sunday. Those are the rules here in Fort Worth. You can cheat, but not on the Lord's Day. Not on the Lord's Day. I'd like to have sex with you in my driveway. And good for you. Well, hey, to each their own. Whatever people want to do. You know what I'm saying? Whatever people want to do, I respect it. Knock yourself out. Have fun, you know? You know? He's a funny guy, man. He's a funny guy. Good, you know? Good father. Good dad. You're going to be a good dad. Dude, you're going to love it. You really are. You're going to love it. Are you excited about being a dad? Yeah? Good. How old are you? 29? You're 30 years younger than her husband. And... Yes. No, that's good. 29, that's a good age to have a baby. That's a good age. I think that's when I had my kid. Yeah, we were my oldest one, I was 29. What's the name going to be? Do we know yet? Santa? Oh, Sienna. Okay, because I was about to say, do not name your daughter Santa. They will call her a ho ho ho, and then it will be your fault. That's what would happen. Sienna, I like that name. Sienna. Good, pretty name. Cousin, I mean, any name can kind of go back. It could be a stripper name. That's the problem. You know, everybody can be a stripper. And you don't know. You can't even. I didn't even think my daughters are Delilah and Violet. D and V. Dick and vagina. Kids will find a way. Kids will find a way. If anybody starts making fun of your kid, you DM me and I'll write roast jokes. That's the thing I tell my kids. Like, you want to make fun of my kid? That's fine. You can do that, but understand I'm a professional comedian. My friends are professional comedians. We will roast the shit out of your 7-year-old stupid on the spectrum ass. So just know that you have a learning disability and you're adopted, and the jokes are going to prove it. If you ever think you're going to make fun of my daughter again, I will ruin your life. I will come up. I will destroy you. Okay? I really will. So just know you could do that. Okay? I'm happy the baby's name's not Santa. Sienna, though. Sienna's good. That's going to be good. And yeah. So it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. And I like it here. I really do. What else do we have? Here's something new. Catholic school, you think you'll send them to Catholic school? No? I went to Catholic school. Catholic school is pretty crazy. Catholic school is kind of nuts. I had a teacher. This happened what was this? 25 years ago. So it's like in recent memory. When you would fall asleep in this one teacher's class, you would fall asleep and then he would load erasers up with chalk. We're still writing on chalkboards. He would load them up with chalk, and then he would wake you up, like hit you on the shoulder, and then you'd wake up startled, and he smashed the erasers in your face, and you would just breathe in chalk. And like half my class has mesothelioma now because this guy was like the power of Christ. Catholic school's nuts. Like I had like a learning disability. Like I hold a pen like I'm Quasimodo, and they were like, just pray. I'm like, no, I look like an asshole. I look so dumb right now as I've grown up, so I wouldn't do Catholic school. I don't know if you want, you're not, huh? You went to an all-boys Catholic school? Nice, dude, I'll see you at the meetings. And so did I. Yes. All-boys Yeah. So you're going to do it? So you went to an all-boys Catholic school. Did you guys have that song where it's like, were you there when they crucified my Lord? That was a song. And then the next verse was, were you... imagine being 8 years old. Then they go like this. Were you there when they nailed him to the tree? And you're like, oh my God. They nailed him to the tree. you would just have to sit there breathing in chalk. And I was sitting there with a lung disease thinking about how my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ got rocked and nailed to the damn tree. Just naked, bleeding Jesus wherever you look in Catholic school. It's very traumatizing. It's like, seriously, it's nuts. But you're going to do it. You're going to all-boy Catholic school. You send the girl there. Okay. Whatever you want to do. No, I got my kids in Catholic school. I have them in Catholic school. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You know? So it's tough. You know, again, I don't know how it is in Texas. I don't know what people are doing out here. I don't know what, you know, but you're going to go to a public school, is it then? Do all the kids learn how to horseback ride? Okay. When do you give a kid a gun in this state? Early on. Let them know how to use it, right? What is it? Well, 4 or 5, they get a gun? That's good. That's good, though. That is good. Get a gun. You know, have fun. And yeah, you guys okay now? She's texting. He f***ed up, huh? Huh? He's good now? Okay, so you're just texting. You're just not here. You're not in the present. What are you texting? Who are you texting? Oh, your cousin. That's good. Again, I'm a live human being, a professional comedian that flew across the country for this shit, and you're texting your cousin. What are you texting your cousin about? Thanksgiving trip plans. Lady, I hope you choke on your turkey. I really, genuinely, sincerely hope the Native Americans come back and sacrifice you. You're the reason people don't like white people. It's because of you. You're like the entitled behavior of just texting my friends about Thanksgiving, don't care about the comedian. My boyfriend, you probably don't even know who I am. She's like, I don't know, like Ellen or somebody's on stage. I like don't know. Don't care. Ugh. It's very annoying, you know? At least you can't. Dude, I'd rather have you. You're in the front row with Crocs on. And I'd rather deal with you than her on the phone. That's how much I dislike her, is I'd rather look at the back of your disgusting feet in your Crocs like you're walking around like a male nurse in the front row of my show, but I really enjoy you and your company.
I knew I didn't want to sit this close.
Huh?
I knew I didn't want to sit this close.
Whether you were going to sit this close or not, why did you not put socks and shoes on? It has nothing to do with the proximity to the stage. The fact that you came out here.
I got a 1-year-old.
You got a 1-year-old? Again, why does that matter what footwear you're wearing? That's a tripping hazard. I got a 1-year-old. They're not here now. Don't wear Crocs when you become a father, okay? You know what those Crocs tell me? You're voting for Kamala. And those are, if you're a guy in Crocs, that's what you're doing. I'm kidding.
Who's made her nice?
I'm kidding. Just joking. Little jokey. Look at it. You in Crocs, him in cowboy boots. You see? That's the difference. Look at this guy. He's in cowboy boots, hanging out, having fun. This is a real guy, okay? It's a real guy. He's got his cowboy. He's got his boots on the stage. He doesn't give a shit. He thinks that he's actually doing. Look at it. He's got his boots on the stage, and you're hiding your Crocs like like this. It's good you're having a girl, man. I'm telling you, dude. It's better. No. It's better because listen, it's beautiful. It really is beautiful to be a parent. It's beautiful to have kids and all that. But girls it's hard. It's hard. Having children in general is hard. And girls are hard, but I do believe having boys are harder. In today's world, that sounded weird to say boys are harder. But just know, no diddy. But boy, just know this is not okay. No diddy. And I don't know what to do. All right, guys, I gotta go. Have a good night. Congrats on the baby. Thank you. Have fun. Enjoy your Crocs. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you. In Boston, I can sell there, dude, Patriots. But out here, it's just I'm not the guy. It's not going to happen. I also actually have no motivation to make it happen. Yeah. I actually couldn't care less if I sell here or not. I don't hate these places, but I hate being away from my kids, and I hate being out of the Northeast. Yeah. So for me, it's like if I got New York, Philly, Boston, you know, Atlanta, Chicago. Even though it's not original 13, but we'll take Chicago's.
Yeah.
And you told me, listen, that's what your career. That's where you'll live.
That's perfect.
I'm like, dude, great, great. Oh, do you have to sell in Kansas City? I'm like, I wouldn't give a if I ever saw that place again at all. I couldn't care less. Get me in the original 13 colonies. And that's I like to have my career there.
Perfect.
Which is what I also think the founding fathers wanted too. There was no plan to come this far west. This is Mexico, dude. Dude, Thomas Jefferson, when they started coming west, Thomas Jefferson was the president of the United States. They thought when they started doing the Lewis and Clark expedition and, you know, Louisiana Territory, buying up all this shit out west, Thomas Jefferson, who was the sitting acting president, one of the smartest men in United States history, genuinely thought that there could be dinosaurs roaming the Louisiana Territory because they didn't know any better yet. And he was like, so just like, let's bring a few extra guys and bayonets. And I'm like, yeah, dude, there was no interest in this. This is greedy shit. So I'm good in my climate, and I've just accepted it.
That's a good way to do it, man.
I've just accepted it, dude. I would much rather just drive to Philly, like let Philly be my road gig, where I'm like, I'm 2 hours from home, I'm in a great city, you know, thank you. We all understand each other. This idea of like, I gotta be world famous is like, no thanks, bro.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find a bathroom. You know where the bathroom is, John?